Alright guys, it's Timed Edge and I am back. I've just moved again in London to Wimbledon. So I've just been sorting myself out this week, hopefully this is going to be a lot better level of stream now. Because I've got a new Mac, so everything should be clearer, running at a decent rate. Few little teething problems, but it's 8 AM, the VIX is high. So we're looking to scalp ES. But I'm going to try and quickly go through everything. I just see a bit of manipulation there anyway, but I think a draw of liquidity is going to be bearish anyway to come and take out this level down here. So we're looking for sells really, continuation at least, or at least unless we take some sell side liquidity, some higher time frame sell side liquidity. So at the moment there's nothing to do. So I'm just trying to sort out the chat. Sorry, bear with me, people. Hopefully you can all see my screen. And it's a little bit clearer than it normally is. I don't know what's happening with the chat at the moment. I'll have to sort that out after we carry on. I can't see you people, so it is what it is. Anyway. So what am I looking at today? I am looking at Let's pull down the other triad actually. What have I got up? Oh God, OBS is testing my patience this morning. Okay, finally, great. I got that up. Right, previous month is a range. All assets have traded below. Let's go on to the weekly. Previous week was a range. Week 4 as well, last week of the month. So week 4 we expect continuation or reversal, and we're seeing a continuation now. We've prices pulled back into above equilibrium, and then we've got a rejection down. All assets are traded below. Let's go on the daily. So we've had like a 3 candle model here, haven't we? Bearish daily profile. We've got bearish change of state of delivery, right? So this asset's closed below this. We expect a bearish bar. Okay, no asset's taken the low, so I just realised I didn't have my display picture up. For fuck's sake. So basically I had to get a new Mac, and it didn't have all my settings on it. Let's see if there's any higher time frame CRT models going to 6 hour. No, So no high time frame CRT. We are continuing to push down. Friday, continuation or reversals, or let's work out what we've done this week. So we've had an expansion Monday, accumulation, we've had a manipulation on Tuesday above, distribution on Thursday. So we should close back within the range potentially. I want to see that level of liquidity taken on ES though, so we might get down there, take previous day's low. Let's go on a 15-minute, start marking out Asia, see how we can profile Asia. Looks like we've had a little bit of a range form. That means the wick should form in London, and as we know in this high VIX regime at the moment, correlations are tight, divergences are thin, so the timed edge model doesn't really work, so that's why I'm sticking to the scalp model. NQ. So if I'm looking for a reversal, I mean Asia low's just been taken right on YM. ES is nearly there. Maybe we could look to potential, but we're going to look at the VWAP now and see okay, so high volume, on the monthly there, not the 1 minute. So if we look at the VWAP, this is the scalp model. You know, there's going to be liquidity below that, so I'm not really interested in taking a reversal until that's gone. That being said, this previous day's lows there, so we can mark out these levels for potential scalps. Other than that, I would look to try and trade a continuation from this kind of price point. I want to see the M1 inversion with a 15 seconds inversion, so yeah, we're looking at that up there. We've got a bearish daily profile, so we're looking to, our draw of liquidity becomes previous day's low. So to support that theory, getting back up into equilibrium of the VWAP and then taking the inversion back down would be a stronger move. It's 8:15 now. Do 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 do. So with the scalp model that I've built, we're just looking for we're looking for a time frame alignment. So where the liquidity comes into the market, being London Open 8 a.m. GMT. I'm looking for high volume moves, right? So I'm looking for inefficient price action with an M1 to invert price. Sorry, 2 seconds. Oh, I've got to do something about that. I can't get the chat now. So yeah, for me to take a long, just look at the up here. We are taking Asia low at the moment. This isn't going to be, if there is a long here, it's not going to be a position I want to hold. This will just be a scalp. If I'm in direction with the daily profile, then maybe I could quit, and then I might be able to hold to previous day's low. I would rather be a seller in this market than a buyer until at least one of the assets takes a low, right? Took a loss yesterday. Haven't been streaming just because I needed to get things set up, and it's still not working. Okay, so we have inefficiency here. Price could trade above, get something like that up to here. Quick scalp. Need all the parameters met though. High volume bars, inefficiency with a 15-second inversion. Definitely going to see price trade into that. Ideally would like to just take the short, to be honest. The date today is 27th of March. Let's have a little quick look at what the bond market's doing. Bearish daily profile, moving down. Let's go out onto the weekly on FX. Wick above, close below. Said earlier this week that this was going to fill this fair value gap and move lower. Disrespected this bullish fair value gap imbalance here. Respecting this here, we could see this roll over. I mean, this whole leg, this is the FX market, the whole leg hasn't been balanced at equilibrium, right? So long term, in the next few weeks we could see price rebalance here before moving back up. But overall, with the war going on, it's just going to create a stronger dollar, really. Trump knows what he's doing. So have a quick look what's going on here. So we're respecting the bearish inefficiency, creating bullish efficiency, sorry. So price moving down. Didn't close over that gap. Still like the buys from down here. Don't know if we're going to get there in the window, in the London session window. Maybe we do. Still got 30 minutes to an hour. Let's go back there. Go out to the daily on the FX. Even though I'm not trading the FX market per se, I'm getting a lot of dropped frames. I don't know why. Maybe that's the internet connection there. Keeps dropping out. Yeah, it must be the internet connection. Hopefully it sorts itself out. Bearish daily profile. 6E success ran the low. Could see equilibrium. I think we closed above equilibrium anyway. I think it's been tapped on ES. Sorry, on 6E. See if there's any. This looks like a key draw of liquidity here. Key level. We've already taken out success as key level over there. Weekly. I mean a weekly there. That's going to be our draw of liquidity. It's previous week's low now. If we start closing back below 50%, it's Friday as well. So maybe this might stand us stead, and then we might get a free candle model here. So we open up, open high, low, close, right? Go down, take some liquidity next week. Have a look at the daily, 6 hour, no, hour. Let's see how the week profiled. So we had a Monday push up, didn't we? Saw expansion here, expansion, accumulation, manipulation. 6S was above. No, it wasn't. It was 6E above, manipulation. So exactly the same profile as the index market, right? Exactly the same profile. So this is why the correlations become tight, and that's why I've started to develop my scalping model that I will be doing some backtesting this weekend, running through this week's price action, because there's a few things that I wasn't able to capture because I moved house. Let's go on 15 minutes, see what Asia's saying. Not that it gives us any indication in this market condition, to be honest. I'm not holding too much weight on all of this, the normal timed edge stuff. But I do it anyway to keep my brain and process sharp. So we've taken out previous day's low. We have got a bearish daily profile, haven't we? We've taken out previous day's low. Normally I'll be looking for a long here. Below the low. We just don't get the cracks in correlation. Everything becomes a bit thin. Yeah. Right, anyway, let's have a little look. Let's go back onto ES and see what's going on here. Right, so price is pushing down. We're taking Asia low. lots of liquidity below that low. That's been taken. Previous day's lows I'll probably draw. High time frame draw one of the assets. All assets are below. We didn't get the last sweep model, which would have been great at 8 o'clock. That means take the 7 a.m. high, because all three assets are above previous day's low. Above previous day's low. Low. Sorry, moment of madness there. Do 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 do. So yeah, I'm still favouring the short here. I'm still favouring the short. I want to see that line. I want to see this this area, right? Inversion like this. 15 seconds in here. That's just to take out a quick scalp or take out that previous day's low. That's what I'm looking for. We might go back up. Got efficient price action here, right? Small inefficiency there, but filled with that bullish bar, and then we've rolled over. So this is efficient bearish price action. We're pulling up. It's 8:33. I don't know why that is just not. Do 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 do. Just want to see that level of liquidity taken out down there. Is there any news today as well? That's something we haven't checked, isn't it? I don't think there was a 7 a.m. news release. So yeah, we only have retail sales, pound retail sales at 7 a.m. That's came and gone. So that is no use to us. If our draw of liquidity is lower, this is where I got stopped out yesterday as well. This is a unfortunate position. I took a short in here. Okay, stop loss above here. This just whipped me out, and then we saw that plummet. Even if I had my stop loss above that, it would have been whipped out with this as well. So I don't know what actually happened at that time there. Anyway, let's see what we can get this today. I'll go back live again from about 1 p.m. GMT 7 a.m. Streams are going to be a little bit of a work in progress at the minute. I've already seen loads of stuff I need to do in order to just get this right, so it's going to be a little bit of a work in progress. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for this level now. I'm going to mark high and low. If anything comes back, I will log back on. I'm going to try and sort out OBS in the meantime, so the next stream is much better.